This ain't nothing but the pregame to the real game. As you can see, the Gameaholics game. Me, I'm Dave Elmore.
It's your boy Gray.
What's up, man? Jay Ali in the building. What's
There
happening?
you go. There you go. There you go again. Sitting here doing the things that we normally do. We always say this, man, and it's so serious. It's just like we just being on the phone. We just on the phone with each other and making it so y'all can actually see and listen to the conversation that we have, man. I mean, this is unique, wonderful at the same time. Hey, okay. Here, what? How do the Chiefs keep winning?
I'm gonna let y'all football guys go with this because I bet on Buffalo.
hey, hey,
Hey, look,
hey,
I bet on Buffalo, so I'm gonna let y'all go ahead
hey,
and go through that, man.
hey, this dude, hey, how do, hey, man, the referees eventually got to stop, right?
Hey
Yeah.
Jay, hey Jay Ali, hey Jay, tell your neighborhood to calm down over there,
I
man.
know, man. I know, man. Man, look, I got a deaf ear to it almost. You know what I'm saying? I be hearing that all day, man. For real. You know what I'm saying? They be, man. It's always something going on, man. It's crazy, man.
But you know what that means is entertainment.
Yeah, I don't even hear it. I don't even like hear it no more, man. It's crazy. I don't even hear it no more. I just block it out.
Oh no, I'm just messing
Yeah,
with.
man. They man. I'm not a conspiracy theorist type of person, but I'm
Oh
starting to
no,
believe,
Jay.
man, because every year, every time they beat Buffalo, it's about 3 points. Come on, man.
Hey,
They say it's a
hey,
magnet in that ball, man, and them
hey,
gloves.
hey, hey, hey.
Hey man, it was like, yeah, I can't be mad because look, Green Bay did it, Patriots did it. You get what I'm saying? So
I mean, I'm not. Hey, I'm never gonna be mad. I
you
don't
can't
hate nobody for winning.
hold up.
But
Oh,
at the same time, you can't get help from the rest though, dog. You can't keep
Yeah,
doing that. I mean,
yeah,
that ain't gonna work. But I guess it is gonna work. So I'm the one rapping.
yeah.
I'm the one rapping because they've been doing it the whole season, right?
Man, I like that. I like that. Now I like that stuff that that Philly and who was they playing again?
Washington.
Philadelphia and
Washington.
Washington. Man, that nonsense, man, close to the end. Man, dude kept jumping over the line. The referee was like, okay, if this behavior continues,
Yes.
because
Yes.
they was doing it on purpose, man. They
Yes.
was playing, man.
Yes.
Hey,
Yeah.
look, when you down to them games, you do whatever it take to win.
At that time,
dude,
they'll
At
get
dude
that
beat
jumped over
point,
down.
the. I say, come on, man, you got to stop this. They kept jumping off because you really can't beat when you within inches. You really can't beat no push tush, man. No, you
No.
can't because as soon
No.
as they push, it's over. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I'm like, come on, man, come
oh
on.
yeah, like I said, man, I'm
Hey,
gonna let y'all football guys.
what's up on the music scene, D? What's going on? I seen
Oh yeah,
uh
on the show, man,
yeah.
had some new artists come out, man. Dog, you know what was crazy though, man? It's really weird, like rocking the show by myself, bro. Like for like the first 30 minutes, man, that was
Mhm.
crazy. Like, you don't understand? That was just crazy. Like,
Hey,
cause
it's weird, but it's nice at the same time too, though.
but
Hmm.
see,
Right?
I haven't look out of all of our shows going on. You know what I'm saying? We getting to that point. I've never done a show. The first show I did by myself,
Hmm.
the very first show.
Hmm.
And then this one there, just for like 30 minutes, was crazy. So it just made me realize, man, how valuable you guys are to hustle different, man. I'm just telling you the truth, bro.
Man,
Hey,
it's
man, I
it's
give it up when it's time to give it up, man. I ain't never that guy, man. Hey, bro, I'm sitting there looking around that table like, man, this is nuts with these chairs empty, man. It was
Oh, man.
crazy.
it's
But yeah,
like doing a live.
we had a guy named Ant come on, man. He's another young artist. Jay Savage came on. He did the Pop the Balloon challenge. I don't know if y'all seen it. I
I
shared it if
saw it
y'all
on
seen it.
Facebook.
Yeah, check it out, man. He did the pop the balloon challenge, man. It was
I'm about to go
good
check it out.
look for him. You know what I'm saying? Good look for him, the moves he making. So, it's just I'm just trying to see my guys win, see my guys win. But this dude and is nice. He
Okay.
is nice. Shout out to Zeus Rebel. He had brought him my way. So actually, JLE, I didn't get a chance to talk to you, man. But man, we hope you all good, man. Everybody was asking about you, man. Everybody's
Oh
worried
yeah,
about you,
man.
man.
It's just man, it's work, man. Something with stuff going on, man. Sometimes they be having me on call, man. I have to make a decision. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man,
And
get that money, man.
man, but at the same time, man, just trying to balance everything, man. We got so many changes coming down the pike, man, because I'm
Hmm.
working on this just they don't know what coming, but just to give a little sneak preview, I'm working on this project, man, because we are gonna be switching a lot of our assets over to artificial intelligence and machine learning, man. So
Hmm.
I'm working on this team, man, that's basically helping helping the system, the ChatGPT, deep learn, right? So we got to feed different scenarios into this system, which I'm probably working myself out of the job. I know it. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, this is what but basically, man, these people, man, and just as a quick segue, these folks, man, everything is about efficiency, who the less human resources that you can have and the more efficiency, the quicker way that you can come up with answers and results. That's what they moving toward, man.
Hmm.
These human brains we got that used to be so intricate in solving complex problems, man, they eliminating it, man. They it's moving too quick, man. It's moving at the speed of light, man. So anyway,
How
man.
soon do you think that'll be like a for real major issue in the communities? Like
Now,
how soon you think it's gonna be before people like, man, I ain't got no job and
now,
people doing it now?
now, um, certain markets are going to probably not feel the effect as soon, but it's happening right now as we speak, man. Like as we speak, people days are numbered. Like man, I'm telling you, the post office, it's getting ready to be a thing of the past, man. Them
Right.
guys, man, them guys did not uh build 250 something, almost a half a million robots for them just to lay idle. That Project Sequoia that happened down there in Houston, that's real. They getting ready to start staging these different iterations of these robots, man, and these machine learners into these jobs, man. Hospital systems where they actually need physical doctors, physicians, providers, they may have a little bit more time. But right
Mm.
now, man, it used to, I'm gonna say 10 years ago, man, it was almost unheard of for a person to even believe of a concept of, hey, I can have a visit with my doctor right through one of these platforms on the phone. I can give them my vitals, the little cardio thing that they got. I can give them my vitals. I can draw my own blood. I can send it to a lab, and I never have to go into a doctor's office, man. I only
Mm.
have to go see my doctor like once a year, man. Everything else is through Epic My Charts. It's through an EMR. So that's the
Mm.
human factor gone. Like
Right.
everything. If I hey, my ears bother me. Hey, I got a tooth issue that's going on. I need you to prescribe a med for me. He got my blood work. All I gotta do is type a message in there. He send the prescription to CVS or wherever I need to send. Bam, I got the medicine, and I ain't seen nobody, man.
Right.
So it's now. It's now,
Mm.
and man, I'm telling you, the way that the way that this stuff is moving, these executive orders that's being put in place is for a reason, man. Because you have a lot of folks that are doing these so-called menial, low-level, blue-collar type of jobs, and they're trying to get rid of that whole workforce so they can put in these robots, man. It's serious. Customer service. Just think about it. Whatever company you use for your utilities, for your technology, your internet, your phone, whatever, you're talking to an IVR first before you ever talk to a
Right.
human being. You got to hit about 18 different buttons. When you
Yeah.
go to a VR virtual assistance, um, if you order a pizza, they got the person Dom you talking to. That's Domino's Chat GPT, man. You're not
Mm.
talking to a human being. So What they're doing is whatever your customer service issue, they've been fed all these different scenarios and they have a response to it. And see, that GPT, that artificial intelligence, they don't have any emotion, right? So they're
Right.
gonna answer it with logic, not how I feel, or if I'm having a
Mm-hmm.
bad day, or I got in late, somebody pissed me off at home. I'm
Right.
coming. They don't have no feelings. They don't get tired. They're not going to be subordinate unless you program it to be subordinate. They're gonna do what the protocol say to do.
Right.
And what I mean, any business person, nobody likes it that's on the end of the chopping block, but any business person from an efficiency and effective standpoint, who wouldn't go with that? There's not going to be any maternity leave,
I get it.
no
I
sick.
mean,
You see what I'm saying?
essentially, what you're saying is, if you had a chance to build it perfect, you're gonna build it perfect. Why
Right.
would you not? You
Right.
know, I can cut costs. I can stay open 24 hours a day. I ain't never got to shut down, and I don't have to do nothing. I ain't have to put up with no attitude. I
Yeah.
don't have to put up with how somebody feel. I ain't got to put up with what you going through in your life. I ain't got to put up with shit except for hitting a couple buttons and making sure that your bolts and stuff and the software you got is running the way it's supposed to.
That's it.
And
To
that's a
answer your
damn.
question,
And
I
that's a
send you
damn.
a I
That's
send
a
you a
that's a.
password.
You
Hey,
know what
cause
I'm
look,
saying? Mhm.
now hold up tonight. Look, just today, my cable was tripping. You know what I'm saying? My internet system, it's my cable. My internet was tripping, and so I called the internet provider. Didn't talk to nobody. Talked to a fucking robot. She
Mhm.
said, "Okay, you're calling from." Read my number. Said, "If you're calling pertaining to the address that goes with this number, you know what I'm saying? Say yes or no." Bam. I hit yes. Chill, dog. Hey man, we gonna have to work this out with this dog, Dave, man.
I left mine upstairs.
He just a puppy, man. He 5 months old, man. He still nutty. But no, so she asked me, told me the address, this and that. She said, so, before I let you talk to somebody, what's going on? Basically, you know what I'm saying? I said, well, internet, my internet service. She said, okay, you having a problem with your internet? Yes. I said, yep. Yeah, I mean, like it was a conversation. It wasn't
Right.
just like the blank spaces anymore. They're getting
Yeah.
better. They're getting better to where, like you say, Jada, in a minute it's gonna be a second nature to be talking to them. You know what I mean? So she went through my thing and then she said, "Okay, let me check your system." She said, "Oh, okay. It looks like I can fix you from right here. I'm
Yep.
gonna send a signal to your
Your
system.
modem.
Your
Yep.
modem is gonna blink in a few minutes. It should take about 5 minutes for your system to come back." And then it paused for a second and she said, "Can I help you with anything else today?" I said, "Nope, that's it." She said, "Okay, well, thank you for blah blah blah." And when I said, "Wow," and within 5 minutes, my cable was back on.
Damn.
See?
That's crazy,
Ain't
bro.
that nuts, man?
Hey
And
Jay, you just
you didn't
said
have
it.
to
I'm just
deal with
saying.
not one
I'm just
person at
telling you,
all.
this happened. This happened today in 2025. Just think about in 2035 how this is going to be.
By 2030, by 2035, man, the
You get
world
what I'm
gonna be
saying?
different,
Yep.
man.
If it's like this already in 2025, it's like the video games, day. When we first start playing Madden, remember how you used
Mm.
to look all pixelated and
Mhm.
crazy? It was only one
Oh
angle.
yeah, damn
Now
right.
you can see the sweat on their face. And
Oh
see,
man, it looked like you playing like you can watch the TV.
yes.
It looked like
And
you
but
watching the game on the TV.
hey Dave, but the crazy part is they had that technology back when it looked pixelated. Because remember when it first used to come on?
Mm-hmm.
It looked
Yeah.
real as fuck. Remember the intro
Super
to the
real. Yep.
game
Yep.
used
Yep.
to look real as hell back then.
Mm-hmm.
They was like, no, we can't get them this right now.
No.
You know what I'm saying? No, we got to make
Yeah.
them wait on that. You know what I'm saying? While we developing something else. You know what I mean? And they
Ain't
just
it
keep.
stuff, man? It's always a hidden agenda to something. You know what I mean? And and I guess that's cool because I mean it really ain't nothing we can do about it except for identify it when we can. You know, when you can identify it, identify it. But it's always a hidden agenda to every big business or any idea that wealth is behind, whatever the definition of wealth is to you. It ain't always money; it's other things as well. But how do you create an environment where everybody pulls in one direction? Somebody asked me that at work.
Like put a little bit more context to it.
Do you think it's better to have a king or a queen, or a more diplomatic approach to things?
You want to take that one first, Dave?
Well, you know, I'm gonna be biased. I'm always gonna go diplomatic. You know what I'm saying? That's just me though. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's just me because to me, a king or queen, you giving them the, and it ain't even about the power. You know, it's not even about the power. It's about you giving them the, like, you better than me. You know what I mean? And I ain't trying to be funny. People like Jay Ali say this all the time. People function off emotion. You see what I mean? Now, you more apt to some day, if you walk in a room and say, hey, you motherfuckers better sell some cars today, or I'm firing everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Or you walk in there and be Dave Moore, how you come in there and do what you do. How many cars, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And to me, it's more of a dictatorship just by proxy of who we, you know, by how I've been raised. I think I'm biased because I've been raised. Now, if we were in England, I'd probably be like, fuck diplomacy, hail the queen. You get what I'm saying? Or whatever, you know. But I think it's better because I don't know everything. Dave, me and you get in the room, Jay Ali, you get in the room, you know, I don't know everything. So that way you saying this person know everything. I'm gonna get this person, you know what I'm saying, to say so over something I know more than them about. You understand what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
So I mean, I don't know that man. See, Dave got me, man. I've been over here blasted, man.
Yeah, see
Hey,
with me.
whoever ever see this video, man, look, this is the highlight show, okay? So y'all forgive me, man. They edit me out of this.
Hey, that's how it goes. That's how it goes.
How it is, man.
No, because I'm
What you
probably
think,
using
Jay?
it wrong. Well, I think
What's your
Jay would
answer?
have. I think Jay would have corrected me if I'd have been using some incorrect terms over there. So I think I've been all right. I'm good.
You right on point. I don't the way I understand monarchy, I don't have a lot of faith. I don't believe in it because I know that they're really not powerful. It's really the people that are behind them, and they typically
Right.
are more. They typically absolute monarchy is only as powerful as its army, and in that term, the church that backs it. Because you gotta understand that the church used to control the king and the queen until they started getting out of hand. So when you say how can you get a group of people to be on the same accord, I use this guy as an example. Even though he was maniacal, he was a maniac, and he was, using different substances to make him that way. He had a lot of people around him that were strategists, and
Where we
he was
going with
able to.
this?
So if you ever, I kind of don't want to say it, nigga. I don't want our stuff to get shadow banned. But if you
I
able
know who
to,
you're talking about
yeah,
already.
if you able to identify what is perceived, whether they are or not a common threat, a common enemy, especially against the state and the people, man, you can rally some people together. And it's happening right now, right in front of our face. This happened 80 years ago. So I think y'all know where I'm going. When this
Yeah.
person did it, and we
Right.
just had a remembrance of it today.
Yeah.
But what's happening today is there's been, and man, if people don't get a hold of this, there's a common perceived threat that's being identified, and they're being acted upon. And if this doesn't get reined in, 4 years is gonna be absolutely enough time to make a huge impact in not a good way either. In not a
Man,
good
I'm
way.
scared.
But
If
that's how you can bring people together,
if
though.
if that's to be true, does it make sense to get up out of here or to stay here? Because me personally, I am someone who I'm not going to fight a battle that I'm not going to win.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to make a bet that I have no intention of winning.
Mm-hmm.
I play the odds, I do the math, I win.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes more sense to go to a place where you're gonna have to worry about some stuff everywhere, but it's some stuff you can skip around that shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
So don't it make more sense to find a place that will celebrate you, that wants you to be there, that makes it easy for you, that you feel happy to be around, and then people feel happy for you to be around them? Don't it make sense to go to that place? Because there's one thing I do know about the good old US of A, man. And let me see, how can I say this without getting us into some shit, right? This is a business. And people have to understand, in business, the number one question of the people who run the business is, what have you done for me lately? Not what did you do last year, not what did you do last month, but what have you done for me today? So if you can't say, business, I've done this for you, which is the only way we can do that is by paying taxes or doing things like that, really, are you failing the business? And what make you think that this business ain't gonna come for you?
Right. I'll tell you something though, man, real quick. You know, it's pure power, authoritative power, and almost a kind of dictatorship type of power. Whenever a sovereign country, okay, whenever they say, okay, we're not gonna allow your plans to land and do A, B, and C, and within a few hours, they spin move.
Yeah.
All the way. Okay, yeah, you can come. Just with the
I've been reading on that. I've been reading that.
It's just like, okay, man,
Yeah.
okay. You gonna take our passport, man? That dude
Yes.
said, okay, this how y'all want to play? All righty.
Yeah.
We're gonna do this, and we're gonna do it immediately.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Jay,
Well, we was just playing. We was just playing. Y'all
think
can
about
come.
it though. Think about it. Think about y'all. Business runs the world. And who is he? He's a businessman.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's his card.
Yeah.
You know, that's his card. We had we had people who were war heroes, so strategizing in war was their strong point. You see what I'm saying? But now we have a businessman.
I mean,
so he's using that. You get what I mean? He's using
here, man.
And then go ahead.
If we don't know that, we're gonna have to. If you want to be successful in 2025 in the next 4 years, I'm gonna give you the play right now.
Let's go.
You're gonna have to attach your paper to some uncomfortable people, because them uncomfortable people are gonna be the ones who come up in these 4 years.
Hey,
no matter how we feel, no matter what we think, somebody, the last time they ran the show, when they did, it's some people that made some paper, right? And it's some people that didn't. All I'm saying is, if you missed the train the first time,
it's
you
back.
It's
back.
There it is. You got to do what you got to do so you don't miss the train this time if the train cometh.
That's what I was saying, the train back.
I can let you know something today. It's been 2 trains that has cometh in the month of January because of my man, and I was able to take advantage of both fucking trains. So we have to be able to take advantage of the opportunities when they come. It's going to be so many opportunities that come, gentlemen. I mean, it's going to be a lot of them, man, a whole bunch of them. And we just have to be ready for them. And it's so cool to come on a podcast or create a podcast, man, where we can just sit here and rap about the shit that's important. Not only to us, but important to everybody else in the world, man. This is shit that people should be concerned with. You should be concerned with your country. You should be concerned with who's running your country. You should be concerned with how your country views you. And you should be concerned with coming up a plan to execute your version of freedom, whatever the fuck that is to you. You know what I mean? So, but here, the question was, if you know that it's a better place, why would you stay here?
Because you got people who don't even have that ambition. You see what I mean? Like I've said this before. Man, you have people who looked at it like, man, okay, I'm 60 years old, and every president we ever had, it never changed my pay. You
Mm-hmm.
see what I'm saying?
Right?
It never changed my pay. I still got my pension. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? And so
Yeah.
that stuff don't really matter to them because now if they walked into their job and we know when that check come through and they see some dollars missing, you see what I mean? Then it would be a problem. You
Mm-hmm.
know, but and you got to think about the percentage of people who are living like that. You see what I mean? Who are living in that area, living in that what you call it, salary range. You know what I'm saying? Where they like, you know what? I'm cool with my house. I'm cool with the cars I got. You know, my kids went to college on their own. You know, my oldest boy had an academic scholarship, so I ain't have to pay. You said, and you have a lot of people who, well, my son went on a sports scholarship, so I didn't have to pay. So they looking at it like, well, I've been on my job for 25 years. You know, I'm good. I'm making a great salary to me. You get what I'm saying? To who they
Mm-hmm.
are. So the people who are really affected by this presidency are the people who actually making that money or, aspiring to get into making, excuse me, elevating tax brackets, if I should say it like that. You get
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's what everybody want at the end of the day, but a lot of
Yeah.
people don't know what come along with that. You see what I mean? When you start making a lot of money, man, that's a whole nother level you get to. You know, it ain't just the fancy cars and the fancy dinners and the fancy clothes. You got to pay for that. You know, people don't understand. You have to pay to live that lifestyle.
And you, I
You know
mean,
what I'm
and
saying?
you got to pay dearly because this you normally gonna pay with something that's important to you.
But let
Right,
me.
but
I want to ask both of y'all a question, man.
Yes,
oh,
sir.
well, hey Jay, before you go in, let me just answer Dave's question. But my whole point of saying all that is that Dave, it's probably if people could get out and go, they would have a long time ago because
But do
this
you
not the
think
first
that's
time.
because
This
they
not the
don't
first
know?
time that we go ahead, D.
You think it's because they don't know? Because you can
No,
get out. It's
right.
places that you can go right now, like right now today. It's places in Africa right now that you can go move to right now, get your citizenship, get everything you need, and live a whole different life.
They
It's
scared.
people who retire right now who get Social Security and the pension that come together that make about $3 grand a month that can go move to Panama right now and live the life of their dreams. Now, is it because they don't know?
No, they scared. They scared.
You know, I
They
mean,
scared. Like
because
you like
it's
they what you
out
say they
there.
rapping. They
Yeah, it's
rapping.
out there. It's out there for them. All
But
you
they
got to
scared,
do
man.
is
You got
go.
they could you could do it, Dave, because of who you are. But there's not a lot of Dave Elmores. There are a lot of them, but it's not a lot because you could pick up and go, Dave. You could go to another country just because who you are and make it happen. And be
Do,
confident about it. But you got the person that got the money to go move to another country, but they scared to do it. They scared what's that's going to be, learning a new language, learning a new currency,
what's
because
what's
now they're not
better?
the smartest person. They're not the
What's better,
smartest person,
learning
or
a
feel
new
like it.
language or currency, or staying in a place that app what happened?
It looked like his camera probably out, went down, or
Okay. But yeah, the what I was saying was, what's better? Uh,
Mhm.
learning a new language, taking on new opportunities. But see, as long as you know the math is on your side, you can take on those new fears and not be too concerned, or stand in a place that absolutely is trying to fucking kill you.
Mhm.
Where would you rather struggle? Where or how do you want to be? I mean, what you think, man? I mean, to me,
And that
it's
kind
an
of
easy answer, dog. I mean, I want to go where I have the best chance of success, health wise, emotionally, spiritually. Monetary shit come after all the health and shit, man. Because
Mhm.
without that, don't nothing else matter.
Mhm.
So, you know, all of those things, the stress levels down. People move away from the United States who have like cancer and go other places. And just the simple fact that their stress level go down, they live longer and they beat this shit. And things like that happen. But damn, man, if I know that being here is causing me emotional duress or even spiritual pain,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be here. I want to be somewhere where I don't have that pain.
Mm-hmm. But that segues to what I was gonna ask both of y'all. It's like a comment and it's a question
Okay.
embedded with. I mean, okay, so you have like first of all, like it takes a tipping point. Like a tipping point could be 10% or 15% of people doing something for it to change something, anything. But just think about how many people, especially in this generation, which is including some of the people that are younger than us too, right? Actually have a consistent example of someone that's consistently pushing them from a space of comfortability into a place of uncomfortability so that they can do something different or better. Like even if we just talk about the dynamics of our neighborhoods, our communities, right? I talk about communities a lot on Facebook because it's very important. If you don't have those examples of, if you don't have your Mr. Jenkins, your Mr. Washingtons, they getting up in the morning and they going to work. Maybe he's a postman. Maybe he got on a postman uniform or a lineman uniform or the Cleve Gas uniform or whatever. See, those guys right there, those examples, they were the ones buying boats and going fishing and having the resorts in the Lake of the Ozarks and things of that sort. And so the younger people were able to see those examples. Now, bro, I'm telling you, with this technology age, like I asked a question on Facebook about a week ago, and I didn't get a lot of response back. I didn't expect to. I asked, what is this generation of young people's contribution going to be to
Yeah,
society?
I remember
And
that.
it's nothing, because our generation helped truly usher in technology, computer science, efficiencies, effect. That's what we help usher in from a more industrial, manual, blue collar labor environment. That's what our contribution was and is, and sustainable. The younger folks now, and it's some of them that are doing extraordinary things, but it's not enough. It's not enough of them because they don't have faith in the system anymore. And the reason why, because there's not enough examples of people that are going into a sustainable workforce where they can work for 20, 30 years if they want to be a worker, right? Everything's presented to them instant. So they think all they have to do is grab this little thing we own,
Yep.
make a
Yep.
video,
Yep.
blow up, do a song. Man, we didn't have access to editing
No,
software and all this stuff. You
no.
had to have Final Cut Pro. That was like
Yeah,
$1,000, $2,000.
man, you had to work hard.
They had everything. They didn't have studios. Like everybody did. Now, if you got an iPhone and so a couple of peripherals, you got a studio. You can make some music. You can upload it. You can have visibility. You can rub elbows with celebrities. We had rap pages and Word Up,
Yeah.
and we didn't know what Easy E was doing or how he was feeling or walking through Easy House or Snoop House. So these kids got, as an example, they got Boosies, the Glorillas, the ASAP Rockies, all these artists and famous people.
Sure.
And that the numbers, like you said, the numbers on the man, 1 in 10,000 still only make it to the NBA. The whole entire NBA, there's only been about 5,000 players, bro.
Yeah.
The NBA been going
Ever.
on for 50, ever.
Ever.
But a person would rather take a possibility over, like what you said, a probability,
Probability. Yeah.
because it makes you feel warm and fuzzy on the inside. You know, I'm gonna be the next XYZ. And it's just not a competent way of approaching a problem. And if we're talking about from a group effort, it got to be a lot of us. It got to be a lot of Dave Elmores. It got to be a lot of Dave. Rob Day, it got to be a lot of. It's got to be a lot. I mean, a whole stadium full of us, man. But if we go in there at that same stadium all at the same time, you
Right.
they'll blow it up, man. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
It, here, man. The young folks, man. I don't. I don't understand, and I won't understand, and y'all probably not gonna understand either. Uh, the mentality uh, that they have, which is it's one thing to be entitled, but the sense of entitlement is just so it runs real rampant. You know what I mean? And it's some that get it right though. Don't get me wrong. You know, it's still here. It's still Navy SEALs and all that other stuff out there, young folks too. So you can't say they soft and they ain't no badasses because it's still
Mm-hmm.
some. You know what I mean? Don't get it twisted. But you know, the abundance of normal people out of the normal people. Ask yourself, what is a normal average man in today's world? What is that?
Right.
Do you know a normal average man in today's world people look down on?
Oh, absolutely.
Just a, just a normal average man.
Absolutely.
They look down on him. Let's say that again. Say it out loud. A average man.
That's me.
People look
That's
down
me.
on.
This guy right here.
Right,
Me
that's
too.
me.
This guy
Me
right
too. There's
here.
3 average men right here,
This
and
guy
people
right
look,
here.
and you like,
Just your average guy.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You like what?
Want a little dessert. That's all, Jay.
Little
Just get a
dessert.
little dessert.
With some
That's
little
all.
dessert. If you
That's
pull up in the
it.
watch it, if you pull up in the scatty pack, this how crazy and privileged these kids are now because they parents. Me and my partner G was talking about this. They mom and dad sent them to prom in a Bentley. So if you
Yes.
pull up in the scat pack, all he got is a little scat pack. All he got is a little mansion over there on Forest Park. Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
And now they don't put that little in there.
Wait.
They don't even say little. They
No.
downplay it. That's
Mm-hmm.
nothing. An $80,000 vehicle is nothing to them.
Right. It's nothing.
A
It's
hundred
But you
nothing.
know,
thousand
that
dollars.
start wait, that start with them putting the flea market name brands on them when they babies.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
Gucci don't make no baby
Baby
jeans.
jeans,
Right.
motherfucker.
Come on, man.
Gucci ain't got baby
Seriously.
shoes.
So now you gotta uphold that image. It's like a act. You know, now you gotta be that guy. You can't, you know what I'm
Can't go
saying?
backwards now.
Exactly. So if you starting at Gucci, where else can you go?
Man,
Think about it. If you
when you talking about 100, so they talk about 120, $100,000 earner, which that's like 10,000 between eight eighty
Yeah.
five hundred and 10,000 a month. Like it's nothing, and that's only 3% to 5% of black men. Period.
Yeah.
Of all men, 10%. In the median income in St. Louis, Missouri is about $36,400, bro. And they talk about $100 earner. Women do it all. Women play like that. Some dudes do too. He ain't not got no 6 figures. And I say, what
listen,
jobs? I ask them this question: what jobs pay 6 figures? And they don't even know. So
Jay,
how you know if you a six figure earner and they
Jay,
pressing?
I'm finna tell you. Finna tell you, man. It's an old game. And we on Gameaholics. This is perfect. Old game. Hey dude, when people used to be in the street, you know what I'm just saying? When people were out in the street, it would always be, just say out of 10 guys, it always maybe be about 3 guys that actually go to work.
Mhm.
But they got the same cars, they got the
Mhm.
same house, they got the same looking girl. You hear me? The same fly girl, all that.
Mhm.
They know how to play with that credit, homie.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? They going to
Mhm.
work making they 36,000, but they making sure they bills on that credit card. You hear me? They can drive a nice car. Live. They keep that credit right. 36,000 motherfucker can live if they keep their credit
Mhm.
straight. You know what I mean? I'm be honest. It's not for everybody, but I'm just saying on their scale. So you
Mhm.
can take that on any level. So if you got a guy making 60,000, he can live like he making a buck 20. He can have a persona of a guy that's making 6 figures. Okay? So that's a lot of guys play with their credit. And that's the
Mhm.
smart game. Man, look, when motherfuckers excuse me, I don't know, we cussing on our show now, whatever. Fuck, I'm high anyway.
I think this
Bleep me,
game of
bleep
hollers.
me,
I think this
Dave. I'm
all
sorry,
It's
man.
called Game of
Bleep me,
Holly.
bleep me.
gloves
So,
on.
no, I'm just saying. So when we used to go to the football games, y'all, you go out to the Duke game, you walking
Mm-hmm.
through the parking lot, y'all done packed into your homie mama LTD that barely made it out there, and you walking through that lot, there's Jags and Benzes and Porsches and all that. And when you leave the game, the football players that was on the field you was watching,
They getting
jumping in
in
them
them.
cars, you hear me jumping in them cars and going home. They daddies didn't sell dope. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
They knew how to play with that credit. You get your credit right, man, and live like a king, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
You gonna
think
live.
that
Go ahead.
still why what's the perception that the average man gotta make six figures when a six-figure earner is less than 10% of the people in the world?
It's
Like, I
your
mean, honestly,
internet.
man,
It's
I
your
hear it so
lovely
much.
internet.
I
It's
hear
your
it so
lovely
much,
internet.
dog. I hear it so
What
much,
they
man.
just said?
And
What they just said?
I hear it so much, man. I hear it so much. And
The talking point,
even
man.
even even when I hear it now, you know, the thing that bothers me the most is like everybody has rules, boundaries, and limitations. And I don't mind, you know, let's say I was a young man, I was doing well for myself and everything was going the way it's supposed to. I'm not getting ready to tolerate certain things.
True.
I'm going to have expectations. You're going to have to do the things that I expect to be done.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can't meet my standards and I can't meet yours, then that just means it ain't going to work.
Right.
But I think that both it's confusion on both sides because the other side is, you know, you hear me say this all the time, man. If you doing what you're supposed to do and you the type of person that you're supposed to be, like most of the time people gonna tap out. Like when you know you can be dominated, like here's the deal. You don't have to do nothing, just go be happy, live your life, and just do this. And then everything's gonna be good. When you put people in those type of situations, man, then they can be the best version of themselves. They can grow that way.
Mm-hmm.
But it's discipline and communication and negotiation and learning and trust and all those things that come into play in order for you to have that, because it's a lot of females that want a finished product as a young man. You know what I mean? As like in your early to late 20s, they want you to be the finished product that you'll be in your 40s.
Mm-hmm.
And that ain't fair. That's too much expectation to be putting on them young dudes, man. You can't do that. You can't do that. And then after you put that kind of expectation on that young man, that beats him down. Now that make it, this young man might be making 100 grand, but now he feel like 100 grand, like he making 30 grand. And this man is representing 10% of the men in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And he feel like he represents fucking none.
Right.
You know, none.
Right.
All because of perception or how the world is treating him at that moment in time. That's why another reason why I say we can't just stay here and accept this for what it is. You got to explore the world so you can get a world view. A world view is way better than a country view. A
Right.
country view can lie to you. If you got friends in other countries, they view the United States way differently than what we do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They don't look at it as the powerhouse that'll come over there and whoop your ass and this, that, and that. They kind of laugh at us now.
Mm-hmm.
We're the entertainment. They want to put our TV shows on because our shit is the dumb shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So, man, all I can say
Violence,
is,
violence,
like,
and buffoonery.
yeah, we got a long way to go, boy.
But you
And
know what though? I look at a lot of that, man, especially when it comes to the females talking about them numbers and stuff like that. Man, I
ooh,
look at a lot of that as lip
Oh,
service.
you didn't get them
I'm
started.
I'm gonna tell you this
I
right.
did
I'm
it
gonna
on
tell you this.
purpose.
Let me tell you this. Look, I'm gonna tell you this right now. It's lip service. Look, man, I'm 5'8", 5'9" on a good Timberland day. All right, I ain't never had no problem with talking to no young lady, talking to a female, persuading them to give me their phone number, have a conversation with them, to see where it go. Man, I ain't never had no problems like that, and I didn't have to be no $100,000 earner. Growing up, I ain't have no lot of money. You know what I'm saying? And I still ain't rich now. But man, I don't lead like that. I lead with who I lead with my utmost confidence. So we gonna make this happen. They can say whatever they want to on the internet, talking about all this and all that, but at the end of the day, man, they want the best. They want the dude that's the most confident that could be the best option for them, man. And it's up to you. It's just like it's up to you to convince them and prove to them that you the best option, man. I mean, so if guys is doing that, then they really wasting their time. And if they allowing a lady, any really body to subjugate them and make them feel like they less than what they really are, man, I wouldn't care if I'm walking down the street. If I see a chick in a snack box or whatever, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, what's up?" Man, you don't know how they'll be like, that dude got enough confidence to try to talk to me. He 10 toes down. Just get on in here. Because he already know, you know what I'm saying. So the guys that do that, man, it's uncalled for. Like they said, man, it's the internet. It's the internet. And when you really drill down, tear the layers away, and you have a real conversation with them women, and I do sometimes, and you ask them that question, how much does the guy that you with, even though it don't matter, how much does he make? He make about 40 or 50. Yeah, okay.
Right.
And if you ask them, if I did put you in a position, if I took you around some $100,000, $300,000, $400,000 people, and I can because of some of the things that we do, would you even feel comfortable? Would you be able to have a conversation
Right.
with their
That's the
wives
thing. Hey,
when they
that's
ask you?
the talk.
Watch it, when they ask you what school, because I done took girls and they took the company things that we might have. They sitting over there quiet. I don't know how you feel comfortable with talking with them white people. I say because that man put his pants on one leg at a time like I do.
That's right.
When they ask you, when the wives get you cornered off and they ask you what school you go to and you say Vashon, you just messed up. They not talking about that school.
No.
Are you
No.
serious?
Right.
They're not talking about that.
Right.
So the next time, if them guys really want you in their circle, them power move guys, the next time it's gonna be an event where it's just gonna be y'all, and they're gonna say, "Hey Jay, hey, this nice young lady Sarah that we know. We like for you to meet her. She's gonna come next time."
Look at Jay.
See, you got to figure it out.
Got him started. Get him started.
Yeah,
Would
I
you
did
even
it
be
too.
comfortable in this room? It might be some brothers in there too. Would you be comfortable? Can you bring your friend Tracy Ann, Michelle, and Ray up in there? Or is it gonna be crazy? You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Can they
Right.
pick them $100,000? Is the so do you really want, or can you really, are you ready to accept what you asking for?
Do you know what the expectations that come with that are?
Right.
Are you able to breathe the thick air of expectation when you put in a situation where you now are in front of those same people that you demand these things from?
Dave, what you say real quick? What did you say about that when you go to the restaurant?
Oh no, you got people
I'll
who say,
have.
may I? And you got people that say, I will have. And those are the two differences. You know, if you hang around people who constantly ask for things, may I? That's one way to be. That's cool. But this other way to be is I will have. I expect. It must be. Use definite words, man, because when you use definite words, you get definite results. And that's one of the things, even in sales, man. Over the last 20-some years, man, you use definite words because 90% of the people that you're gonna talk to are unsure. They're on the fence. I'm not on the fence. I know what the task is. I know the play. So if I'm not on the fence, I got to make sure that you understand that if I ain't on the fence, neither are you. Because you're on my team.
Right.
That's number one. And once you can do that, man, everything else handle itself. But back to the expectation that people of that caliber have, man, that shit can be daunting. Yeah. And the bad part is they can still have them expectations because if you don't meet them, guess what? Right? You gotta go.
Ain't no ordering no side of ranch dressing, man.
No. I didn't ask for that. But
ain't no sides and nothing, man.
Somebody like me seeing this coming 20-some years ago, like D seen it coming 20-some years ago. So you just latch on to the best one that you can that helps you be the best version of yourself, and you watch everybody else do like this. Because I will not. It's nuts, man. It is nuts. There's women out here, man, that try to get pregnant on purpose. I mean, we do that shit on purpose, man.
Look,
That's
I,
old. That's
I,
old school.
it. Look here. This is how shady the shit is, right? So and I don't even know the customer name. I'm not gonna say it, but we talking, man, and we in the office, and he telling me about how he getting married. I'm like, right on, congratulations, cool. Uh, hey man, did you know something? What? If you go get married in Tahiti, it don't count over here in the United States.
So you have 2 wives?
What? No. What that means is you go get married over in Tahiti, it's not recognized over here.
mm-hmm.
So when you come back over here, you ain't married.
Mm-hmm.
But you done had the whole ceremony and all the things over there.
Mm-hmm.
So if shit ever goes south,
Oh, you can't take none of my jammies.
there you go. So I'm
You can't
looking at
take none of
dude. So
my
you know my
jammies.
question is this, bruh. If you gotta go through all of that,
Right.
why are you getting married?
Why do it,
Right.
man? Why do
Yeah.
it?
He looked
Hey,
at me and he was like, I ain't really never thought about it like
man, that dude crazy.
Right. Yeah,
that.
he doing too
Dude
much.
crazy.
That's
I
crazy.
say you willing to spend 20-some thousand dollars on a fake ass wedding in a whole nother country to trick somebody to feel like they married in case they
That's
fuck up.
man.
Look here. Don't marry her, dog.
It's too
Just
much
Hey,
playing.
matter of fact, don't ever talk to her again. If that's the play,
Yeah, that's too much.
if that's the play, nah, man. But my whole point for bringing that up and saying that is, it's a shame that a scenario like that exists, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a shame, man. That's so messed up that somebody feels that the answer is going through all of that tomfoolery instead of just looking at somebody in the eye and being like, hey man, I ain't gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you only a couple times this, and this. Either you can get down with that or you can't. I can't. Well, I don't want to talk to you never no more.
Right.
You rather go through all the dumb shit than deal with the principles or deal with the core issue right then and there. And that is why, as men, we fail. Right there. That's it. The reason that people demonize us for having rules, boundaries, and limitations, man, is because they know they can do it, and then they try to shame you, and you'll do like this. You say, "I don't like this." Well, that's because you're insecure. It is not.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why is it? Because I don't like it. I just told you. Well, you insecure if you don't like it. No, I'm not. You can't just put what. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. I would never argue with a dope fiend that came up to me and told me I was living my life wrong.
Right.
So at this moment in time, I don't know in this scenario which person you think you are, but I'm gonna show you which one I am.
Right. That's why I don't let ex bust down say certain things to me. Like if I knew they was a bust down back in the day, it's certain conversations I'm not even gonna have with her because first of all, you can change the way that you operating, but that inner bust down is always gonna be the you can try to fight it, everything. It's still gonna be an inner little bust in there. It's gonna be a little bust every day.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Hey,
It cannot be exercised out, man.
you still
It's gonna be a little busty bust, man, every now and then.
hey, hey Jay, if your first baby daddy went to the feds in the 90s, you a bust. You hear me?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Come on, when they be talking about certain stuff, I just be like this on
If your baby daddy, your first baby daddy, you know that one that little boy that's 25, 30. If he went to the feds, you a bust.
I'll be like, do you remember what happened in that house that time?
Right. Do you
That's all
remember?
you have to say is that house.
You
They
like,
gonna be like, okay.
Oh.
Oh my God, man. What are you
Hey,
talking
hey, but
about?
look, check this out though, y'all. I'm a little delayed, but just to touch on something we was rapping about. Hey, look, I know a dude right now that drive a Uber. but he got 9 kids, and all his baby mamas bad. You get what I'm saying? So it ain't even about the money. It ain't even about what a woman looking for. If you get that opportunity and you're that guy, you get what I'm saying, Dave? Do y'all know who the millionaire matchmaker is? Remember that show used to come on?
I
And
remember
all
that
she
song.
had was motherfuckers that had the world, but they couldn't find no. Come on.
That's crazy.
Come on,
That's
Dave. Think about that.
crazy.
So it ain't even about having all the paper. That's just so you can look in the mirror. That's to show off for your friends. Man, dudes get rims on cars to go show off to other guys.
Correct. Not for women.
Dude, because if you got a charger, you got a charger. She
Right.
gonna say, girl, he got a charge. She ain't gonna say, girl, he got a charger on 24s. Girl, you got a charger. It's a charger,
He got a sports
regardless.
car.
Right.
That's what you might say. He got a sports car.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Rims is for guys. Man, people
Engines is for guys.
look, man, broke people, man, that's the show off for man, broke people show off more than anybody.
Oh yes.
What my old man say?
Trying to prove that they ain't broke. You know what I mean? You're
Uh,
trying to prove you're not broke.
he say middle class. He said rich people are loud, wealthy people are quiet.
Yep. Yep.
It's a ginormous difference between the two. A rich person gonna make sure that you know he rich because he wants you to know. A wealthy person got so much money, he don't give a fuck what you know.
Look,
what you know is not important.
Hey, look,
His
go
wealth
to the hood mall and see how fresh everybody is at the mall.
Right.
Go out to Chesterfield, go out to West County Mall, and look what everybody got on out there. They got on a plains t-shirt, shorts, couple of bags. You get what I'm saying?
Shorts on with the Birkenstocks.
Look, polo motherfucker half the collar up this. Look, you have the collar up on this side because he don't give a fuck because he knows what his bank account look like.
That's right. That's what you so right.
You get what I'm saying? Seriously.
Look at Warren Buffett. What he drive? A Lincoln Town car? Old school?
Yes.
Because he like it.
With no watch on.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
He like it.
Hey, listen, because that's what Dave Moore, that's where he trying to get us, Jay. But we don't need a watch no more, baby. That's what it's all about.
Baby.
You hear me? That's what it's all about. You hear me?
The day we don't need to look at our watch to synchronize no time.
Man, beautiful. Hey, listen, hey Dave, when I can just call you and say, I'll meet you there. We ain't even gotta look, I ain't gotta say, you ain't even gonna say what time. Look, I'll meet you there.
It's gonna be like the Anunnakis.
Exactly. Hey Jay. Look at Jay. Hey, don't give him too much, man. We gotta save something. Jay, don't give him too much. We gotta save something.
Hey, we was finna do it. We was finna do it too.
We was finna so go there, man.
Don't do it. Don't do it, man. It's after 11, man. Y'all tripping. Don't do it because that's gonna take us to midnight.
Right.
Hey, it's after 11, but before 12. But now, man, that's what it is. Guess where I got that from? But that's what it is, though. The pre-show to the real show to the big show.
Come on,
to
man.
Gameaholics, man. That's the
this on point right here,
man. I love it. I love it, man.
Again, brothers, I appreciate y'all, man. This shit's fun, dude.
Hey, wait till y'all see my new backdrop, baby. It's coming. Wait till y'all see my new backdrop, baby.
Okay.
It's coming. It's coming.
But that's what we do, man. We're gonna be out here again. Hey, say something to the people, man. We finna go.
Hey, your boy Gray, as I always say, look, moments over monetization, man. Trust me, man. The memory's gonna be worth more than that money, man. So that's my big thing, man. Money's over monetization, man.
There you go.
Hey, man, just keep rocking with us, man. We got more content coming, man. We gonna blow it up. Hold your city officials accountable.
Yes.
Hold them accountable. The power of the pen. Hold them accountable, and I'll talk about that on the monologue probably in the next couple of days. But hold them accountable, y'all. Keep rocking with us, man. We're gonna keep moving this moving this yard.
Gameaholics.
Gameaholics. Nah, hey, on this side, hey, make sure y'all pay attention to what's going on in the stock market, man. Today is what, the 27th. It was some big moving going on, brother. It was some big moving. If you played your cards right, you did well. So just make sure y'all pay attention to that. Passive income ain't no bad thing.
Hey, Dave, man, you're gonna have to start giving us, man, some little, you know what I'm saying, man? You're gonna have to give us a little more, man.
Hey,
Hey,
Bitcoin just went up +5. It just came down on my thing just now.
Hey, pay
+5.
attention to all of that. It's all sorts of signs around you, man, that you can use to help make money, man. It's money everywhere. And our job is to use it as the tool that is meant to be used for, which is to gain us temporarily happiness, man. So that's all I got, y'all. Hey,
show them that merch one more time. Show them that merch one more time.
Show them that, man. Show them that, man. We gonna
hold on. Let me move this out the way.
Right, come on, man. We wearing the AJ. We'll have eyes on next week.
There you go. All right. Go Game of Hollies. Don't forget.
Man, come on, man.
That's the plan. That's the name. That's the plan. No, but hey, we right at an hour. That's good, man.
Yeah, let's go.
It don't even feel like it's been that long though. But
no, sir.
Hey, it is what it is. All right, brothers, y'all be good.
Hey, all love, holla.
Straight up, man. Peace out.